So the results of the financial management section of the survey were pretty predictable. Some of you are very analytic and very, very numbers driven. Some of you don't pay any attention at all. And, it's to be expected. It's about our personality types. But the nugget, actually there's two nuggets in this video. One is cash is king, and the other, which almost sounds contradictory, is that you must invest in your business. So two things to think about. Actually, there's many things, but two things that in the amount of time that we have to think about when it comes to financial management. First of all, cash is king. Cash is king. And so let's quickly talk about where to use your cash, the priority. Number one priority, period, is always pay your taxes on time. I'll never forget walking up to the Gerald R. Ford Federal Building in downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan, and my appointment with Mrs. Welch to work out a payment plan so I could get a lien taken off of my store. I don't wish that on anyone. The government and the state will get their money. And there's a tendency for people who are inexperienced to think, well, they're not sending me any letters. And so they use their cash other places first. Pay your taxes first. Then you have things like utilities and rent. Those need to be paid or you can't have a business. You need to pay your employees. If you don't pay your employees, they're not going to come to work and you're not going to be able to run your business. Then you buy inventory. If you don't have money to pay for your taxes and keep your store open, you don't have a viable business. So inventory comes after those occupancy costs, but there's a tendency to buy too much inventory. So when I say cash is king, I mean be very, very careful about how you invest in inventory. You need to have enough. Believe me, I am not for 1 second suggesting that you should cut way back. I'm suggesting that you have the right amount of the right stuff at the right time. Watch Susan's video about open to buy to see how to make sure your cash is being used correctly. The point there, though, is a lot of people spend money with rosy optimism. It's going to be a great Christmas and you bring in a ton of stuff. You spend money. You're opening a store. You spend a lot of money on advertising. You buy expensive fixtures. Be very careful. Be very conscious of your cash. Now, the second concept is a bit contradictory, perhaps, but it really isn't. And that is you must invest to grow your business. You have to buy inventory. You have to have enough inventory to, you must never, ever run out of bestsellers. So even though cash is king, you have to spend it. You are in the business of buying and selling. So don't be afraid to spend money. Just be careful of where you spend your money. Don't ever run out of bestsellers. Don't ever hesitate to spend money on marketing. Notice I didn't say advertising, marketing. Marketing that has a positive return. And finally, invest in yourself. Spend money to learn. Benjamin Franklin said, education pays the biggest dividend. And I'm here to tell you that we practice what we're preaching. We spend a lot of money learning what we don't know. If you don't know how to do something, go out, find it. If you have to buy it, buy it. But find the information you need to fill in the skill sets that you don't have so that you can grow your business to a big success. You will never, ever be able to shrink your way into success, but you can certainly grow yourself into success.